your energy level for this game? After everything you went through, especially early. I'm sure you looked like you got some later. Where were you?
Wait, can you ask that question again?
So, what was your energy level to start this after COVID and everything you've been through, not practicing, and then did it expand as the game went along?
Oh yeah. This is my third year playing in the Big 12, and you already know what conference is like. You can't take no one lightly, and they came out with a lot of energy, and we just had to match that energy. But us getting stops and then us making when we first finally start scoring, and then getting stops like the Chargers gave Isaiah, like those stops that we have where we get 3 stops in a row. Just the energy is different, not as new. Like if we start get it going, you know how we are. Like when once we all have feel that energy, we're all on the same page defensively, and that's when we really turn it up. So I was really excited for this game. Not being able to do nothing for at least 7 days before they changed the rules. It was difficult, but my life is so revolved around basketball to where you don't know what to do no more when you don't have that. And then it was fun. First conference game this year, it was fun.
Feel like you had as much wind just because you hadn't played and practiced in a while, and you were dealing with COVID?
Oh, well, I knew that was one thing I can keep up with was my wind. So I was still running and trying to stay conditioned. So I really wasn't that tired. It was more just like my body than anything. But I wasn't really that tired.
So Taz, like you said, when a guy, when life revolves around basketball, when all of a sudden you don't really have it, I mean, what do you do? I'm sure, like you said, you ran, but I'm sure there was. What else was life like for Taz?
Yeah, I was watching shows, playing Call of Duty. I probably went through 3 different shows in the span of a week. I don't know. It's different. Again, when your life is more than half of the day is revolved around basketball, and you don't have it. Mine was spent watching shows, playing Call of Duty, or sleeping. And the rotation repeated every day. So it got pretty boring, but, glad to be back.
What'd you watch?
I've been on anime right now. I've been on anime, Demon Slayer. I don't know why I just watched that. Assassination Classroom, another anime, I just watched that. I forgot, I think I just started watching Blacklist too. So I've been watching shows.
So did you have a floor or a gym at all that you could get to? Obviously you had to stay away from everybody else. Did you have anywhere that you could run and work out, or was it just all on your own on the street, whatever?
All on my own. Yeah, just running on the street, just creating my own path, just running with really no destination, and just have my Apple Watch and just calculating how far I'm running, So it was really, I didn't really have no gym to go to. It was just kind of, I can keep up my wind. I knew I can do that on my end, and then, I wasn't lifting because I couldn't lift with the guys. So, just had to stay with push-ups, normal elementary stuff, sit-ups and push-ups and stuff. But other than that, I couldn't really do much.
A game like that creates a lot of clutch shots, whether they be free throws by Bridges or Keely, or a three-pointer by you or Sean, or Gabe doing whatever it is Gabe does. Explain a clutch shot, how that's different from other shooting. When it's going to make a difference in the game.
Well, I think clutch shooting is either some people have it, some people don't. Some people can fold under that pressure, and then some people can treat that clutch shot just like a normal shot. Some people live for that moment. I live for that moment. I think I could have did a better job with that today, especially at the end of the half with that turnover, and then coming off the screen, kind of losing it, and then a shot clock violation. I could have did better myself closing out the game, but in terms of clutch shooting, free throws or clutch shots, I feel like anything under 3 minutes, 4 minutes is classified as a clutch shot, because that's when stuff can change from here to there. 1 point, every point matters.
Have you hadn't shot at all since chest?
No.
You've been down double digits a couple times this year. When you have a big deficit like that, what's the first thing you think you all have to do as a team to get it turned around?
Well, you gotta get stops. If the score is 0-0, you're not scoring, but at least you're getting stops. So you gotta. That's where it starts off first, and then you gotta you know, me being a leader, you gotta make sure that everybody doesn't get down on themselves. You know, you can see a lead like that, and you be like, dang, this game is almost out of reach. You know, we may or may not be able to come back. But then my job and then some other people's jobs is to let everybody know that this is not impossible. We came down since I've been here 19, 17, 15, whatever. So I was like, we're down 13. And we played better teams and had to come back from bigger deficits. So I was like, so this really isn't nothing. So at halftime, we're like, okay, like, let's calm ourselves down, get into our offense, play better defense, locate shooters, get back in transition, run on transition too, and then secure the rebound, secure the defensive possession. And you just got to constantly communicate that to the guys.
Guys, Kansas State hit, I think, 10 threes in the first half, or 9 threes, I think, in the second half. And then I think they only had like 1 or 2 until like maybe late.
Yeah.
And the difference there, just a matter of just stepping up on defense or adjustments there, or they just not hitting the shots in the second half.
Man, I think Packer's a really good player. I think he's a really good. I saw it last year, and he didn't really have like the opportunity because of the injury that he had, I think. But I already knew going in that he was a really good player. Watching film, he has a quick shot. His pickup off the dribble to get into his shot is almost second to none in the league. He gets it off really quick, and he's not the tallest, but he's still like that makes him get it off even quicker. And you can tell he works on that. So I think he's a really good player, and you have to locate him. So even if you get a good contest, it's like people trying to contest me and Sean. A good contest really doesn't mean that much. You got to kind of make us almost not shoot the ball. You know, a good contest can only go so far. So he was making shots.
Taz, your
Last
emotion.
question, Greg.
Taz, your emotion when you found out you couldn't play last week, and going home to Texas, I'm sure you would have enjoyed that. What was your emotion went through your mind in the middle of your senior year, and all of a sudden you get shut down for a little while?
Well, I had a lot of people from like my neighborhood that was gonna be there. A lot of old coaches. My first AAU team I played on, that coach, he was gonna be there, and then I had to tell him I couldn't and all that. So it was a lot of things going on, and then that was gonna be the first game my mom was gonna go to. My little brother, my older brother was gonna go to. So no, it was difficult, but then it's also more difficult to watch a game than to play in it. Like for me, I'm way more nervous watching than playing. Like when I'm playing, you can have some type of control. When you're just watching, it's just I don't like uncontrolled situations. So it was just, I'm not gonna lie, I cut it off in the second half. I already told him I cut it off. But
Just even watch the game on TV.
I watched it, and then
Other games prior. You've never missed a game here, right?
I think I maybe missed. That was probably my third game
Okay.
miss since I've been here so far. I think I missed one with a concussion maybe my first year, and then I think I missed one last year. But yeah, it was difficult though. But the guys, I already told them I cut it off in the second half, so